So Jaedong coming in here, intercepting this Corsair Reaver build. Whoa, that's a lot of Scourge coming in, trying to destroy all of these Corsairs. And those Scourge are going to chase the Corsairs all the way back to the base. Jaedong deciding to back off there so he can get his Scourge in a better position, be able to clone them better. Look at this line of scouting from Jaedong. Jaedong was one of the first Zergs to use Burrow for scouting like this, but here comes more Scourge from Jaedong, just flying everywhere, flying right over the main. He doesn't care. There's no way those Corsairs are going to be able to destroy all of those Scourge. That's too many Scourge. Oh, Stork trying to take on the Scourge, but he loses another Corsair. I think he lost about 3 Corsairs against those Scourge so far. So he's going to have to be a little bit more careful. And yeah, I do not see the cybernetics core spinning, so the upgrades are not coming up for the Corsairs right now. There's a Spore Colony coming up. Ooh, another Spore Colony in the main, so Jaedong's being very defensive right now while he takes another base up there at the 2 o'clock. So Stork, he went up to scout a base earlier up there, but it wasn't there, but now it is there. And I think Stork will know about it soon since he has such good air maneuverability right now. He'll be able to fly over there with his Corsair Reaver build. Might be able to take down the hatchery if Jaedong's not careful. Yeah, Stork is getting a very strong army out right now, and Jaedong should not try to break the front. The front has 2 Reavers there, so those Reavers are going to be able to just annihilate this Hydra force. But if Jaedong goes for a drop, I think things might go a little bit different, especially if he drops in the main. There's nothing in the main, really, to defend. Everything is at the natural expansion. So Jaedong, man, he's everywhere right now with his Hydras. Just look at that yellow contain there of the red part of the map. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Lots of Hydras in here. So Jaedong is just going to use his Zerglings to scout and move in. Although he's trying to break the front, not the best course of action for him to take. He knows those Reavers are there now, so he is going to back off. And he should just hover around with his Hydras right now and try to take out this Corsair Reaver army. He's running his Hydras back. He knows he's going to need them at home since Stork is trying to do some more harassment with them right now. Stork is going in with a shuttle full of Reavers. He's coming in, taking out these Scourge that are trying to land. Ooh, one Scourge does take out a Corsair now, and Jaedong is back here with his entire army. He does not want to be harassed. Oh, some unburrowed Hydras here. Didn't quite manage to take out this High Templar before the High Templar stormed, so some Hydras got damaged there, a few Hydras dying. Now Stork's trying to come back here and get some more damage done, but man, Jaedong he's really stepped up his game, man, taking down that shuttle. Stork cannot be happy about that. Jaedong is using Burrow to absolute maximum capacity right now because he has Burrowed Hydras there in wait for this Corsair Reaver build. Burrow is very nice to have against the Corsair Reaver build for 2 reasons. One, you can burrow your Hydras at your expansions to snipe that shuttle, and 2, to use Zerglings to scout all around the base so you know when the Corsairs and the Reavers are on the way. Corsairs and the shuttles, rather, full of Reavers. And now Stork is getting his ground army out. But it's going to be tough for Stork to take his 3rd base right now. He's going to have to use a lot of Storms to get out of this one, and his Reavers. This is a strong army, though. When you get Reavers and Storm up, Hydra army is not going to last very long against them unless the Zerg player can micro perfectly. And Stork is moving out. He is going to be spotted by the scouting Zerglings, the burrowed Zerglings. Yep. I'm not sure if he has an observer in here. I assume he doesn't since he is not picking off these Zerglings. So he doesn't have the observer in. Oh, Jaedong is going to use that in his advantage. He has lurkers morphing down here with an extremely large Hydra army as well. While Stork is trying to take his 3rd base now, the observer is in. These scouting Zerglings are going down. So Jaedong is moving up the map. He's going to try to do a pincer here soon. I think, oh man, almost every Corsair going down there from Stork. While his pylon is going down here, it looks like his new base is not going to go up quite just yet. He's going to have to bring in his entire army to defend against these Zerglings that are denying the Nexus for now. While Jaedong has a huge army barreling up the map right now. I think it's only half of his army, too. He's only committing half. He's pulling the other half up right now. But, man, he needs both halves of his army in right now to deal with the amount of Reavers that are in here. Nice storms from Stork, taking out tons of Hydras there, and he's storming over all of these lurkers. The first half of Jaedong's army is down right now, and Jaedong is at a huge military advantage right now. He lost all of his troops because he didn't dodge the storms well enough there. But he still has some great macro going now. He's 2 bases over Stork right now, while Stork is desperately trying to take his third base. Jaedong's coming in here, sniping the observer, sniping another observer, I think. But he's had such a disadvantage with the Reavers and the High Templar here. Storm and Scarabs, the 2 S's, will really destroy a Zerg army, no matter what the composition. Even if you have Mutalisk in, the High Templar can be morphed to Archons, and that threat can go away. But it looks like some Overlords are being sniped right now, while the Defiler mound is out for Jaedong. Jaedong's getting some Defilers out. Plague works very good against an all-Dragoon army. But Jaedong is losing so many forces here. He can't keep throwing units away like this, especially after that loss of half of his army there earlier. While Stork keeps pumping Zealots here. He's going to get a ton of Zealots to support his all-Dragoon and Archon. He has some Archons in there now, so he's going to be ready for a tech switch from Jaedong now. But I think Jaedong does have the disadvantage right now, even though Stork just now got his third base up. He does have it up now. So Jaedong should take his 5th base now, while he still is able to do so. He might be trying to do it down there at the 8 o'clock, actually. I'm not sure what that blob is down there on the map, but he could be trying to take that 5th base right now. I think he should take it now. Cannons, tons of cannons coming up for Stork. So Stork is being super safe. He wants to protect all of his bases right now from drops, especially since Overlord speed is up. I think Jaedong will probably commit to a drop at some point during this game. But Jaedong is losing his troop bit by bit. I don't think he should try to tackle the army head on right now, because I just don't think he will be able to survive against these Reavers. These Reavers are going to tear up the Hydra army. It looks like this Nidus Canal might go down. Stork has found this 2 o'clock base now. He's coming up. There's only 2 Sunkens up there, and Jaedong is trying to go up there to protect it, but he can't get past this main army from Stork. Stork is protecting that raiding squad of Zealots up there. This is a very smart play from Stork. He's protecting these Zealots that are taking out the 2 o'clock base, and wow, Jaedong being stormed off the face of the earth there. His entire Hydra army going down. So another storm there on all of the Zerglings as well. So Stork he's brought his A game today. He's going to be able to pick off this hatchery. There's no way that hatchery is going to survive, since Jaedong can't run up the map past this large force from Stork. Stork doing a great storm over all of those, all of those drones as well. So, man, Jaedong, I'm not sure what happened to Jaedong's forces. He has forces all over the map. You can see them up there, the little yellow dots, little beige dots all over the map.